Hello, everyone. I'm Alchemist.
I'm Judge Wolf.
Ooh, listen to that spooky music for episode 7.
I may not have figured out Chimera's true identity, but things have been hectic since I met her. Zamorak, though, he was easier to surmise.
You're not
I recognized the bearing of the king's claw the moment I saw him.
I can self-identify however I want.
God. You need to self-identify as a backside.
So that means another
I'm a 15-year-old Spanish girl.
The overwhelming stench of excrement.
The most horrifying one I've ever seen.
Our last visit. Ah, well. I have another task for you to deal with first, however. The siege weapons aimed down into the city. We need to disable them before Euraxia realizes she's under attack, or she'll destroy Rimmon just to spite us.
I think they were speaking about you after you ate a Costco hot dog. The siege weapon aimed down at the city.
Oh my god. Yeah,
just
or
thinking
like
out loud.
you after
a habit I acquired during my time in the archives
You
at
can't
White
even
Gold
do
Tower.
that.
Zamorak once served as a royal protector. From his bearing and the way he hovers near Chimera, he had to be one of the king's claws.
Tharn is being particularly long-winded this episode, huh?
Captain Nalado's waiting for you near the siege weapons. Work with her to put them out of commission. Once we see the weapons go up in flames, we'll head out and rendezvous with you at the sewer entrance. I'm counting on it. After you and Nalado destroy the first 2 platforms and Chimera deals with the third, Euraxia will order her troops into the streets to defend the city. That will mean fewer soldiers inside the palace to hamper our assault. Zamorak, Cadwell, and I will make our way to the sewers and deal with any
Something catch your
Euraxians
attention, Alchemist?
there. Can't
Your
have them
head's
raise
bobbing
an alarm.
around like a bird.
It was a weird sound, and I can't tell if it came from
Are you insinuating
inside
that
my head or
contributions are
outside my
lacking?
head.
Well, I did just
I thought you might
knuckles.
be
Is
remarking
that-
on how
No, it wasn't.
spellcasting
Freak
seems
you
to
out?
leave
No, it
me
didn't. It
drained.
didn't.
Or perhaps
spook you
you're
like a
implying
horse?
that this was my fault for accidentally releasing
Just
the
so our
dragons
audience
from the
knows,
halls of
when
Colossus.
Dredgewolf
No matter.
eats a Costco hot
Do
dog,
your job, and
we
I'll
have
do
to
mine.
drive with the car windows
The good
down.
captain waits
Just
near the
saying.
palace. She went on ahead to scout the area
Well,
and determine what
it's the
opposition you might
Polish dogs.
encounter
The
at the
regular hot
siege
dogs aren't
weapon
that bad.
Oh
platform.
yeah, the Polish dogs are poison.
I appreciate
man.
that level of planning, especially
Delicious
since it's rare to
poison.
see.
Cylinder of toxic goo.
Someone needs to remain behind and
The most
organize what
delicious
remains of the
toxic
militia.
goo I've ever
The
tasted.
Speaker of the Main is best suited to the task. Besides, if
I
we
was so
fail, though
disappointed when
we
they
won't,
took those off the...
someone needs to
off the
respond
menu.
when Euraxia unleashes death and
Yeah, apparently some
destruction upon the
Costco's
city.
rebelled against
The
corporate
King's Claws were an elite squad of
kept them
agents
on.
loyal to
They
King
just
Emakar.
they still
of
sell
Rimmon.
them, right? So they just
They protected the king
left
and
them
the
on the
royal
menu.
family, undertook
nice.
special missions,
Wish the
all
ones near us
very
did.
hush-hush.
yeah,
It's
One
a
close
guess,
to us doesn't even have the
but if
bird.
I'm right,
It's kind of
it
crazy.
explains much
right.
about
It's, it's too
Zamorak.
small of a store.
Yeah. Which you wouldn't really think about with these large chains, you know?
I know. Yeah. Oh Christ.
Sped it up too much for you?
Ugh. Or maybe some of the kitchens can't accommodate it.
It's possible. I have to say, I love the way the music sounds sped up like this.
It's very happy. It's almost like a Disney thing.
5 o'clock. Good, good. We
Wow, if we
have
moved so
work
fast
to
the game
do.
couldn't load the
Are
graphics.
you ready to disable the siege weapons and wreak some more havoc? The soldier guarding the gate to the south weapons platform appears bored. This one
Much like
plans
our
to
audience.
give her something to get excited
Yeah.
about. When she leaves her post,
Yeah.
slip through the gate and set fire to the siege weapons. Be quick, 5 o'clock. At the gate, yes. This one observed a few more soldiers on the platform, but not many. The usurper queen feels secure in Rimmon. We're about to change that. After this one deals with the soldier, I will move on to the north platform.
We're about to
Meet
get
me there.
all up in Euraxia's safe place.
Wow. Can we use phrasing like like Archer in the old first series? Like phrasing.
I don't see why you couldn't.
I liked that. I'm sorry they gave up on phrasing.
Eventually the joke gets old.
I never thought it did.
All jokes eventually get old. Did you hear they're going off into space now?
Ooh.
Archer.
They were in space several seasons ago.
Well,
Did they do it again?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, they were in space several seasons ago. You know what never gets old? Anti-vaxxer jokes. You know what
Oh.
else never gets old?
Anti-vaxxer children.
Yeah, the anti-vaxxer kids.
Yeah.
It's like dark humor, you know. It's dark humor. It's like food. Not everybody gets it.
Yeah.
Wait, I better warn my lieutenant first.
Oh man, did you just knife her?
Knifed the. It was
guard.
a dude, but yes.
That was a dude. That was nice.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Fuck.
get
Freaking
some.
ruthless.
Oh, yeah, it's a little late for that. Damn.
You just love the way they squeal when they die, don't you?
I do.
That's rather disgusting.
Pyro. These are some of the most
Yeah, these are some of the most inattentive guards I've ever seen. Like, their buddies are being slaughtered literally 5 feet away from them, and they don't do anything.
We should be able to watch Queen Camilla destroy the far platform from over here.
It's easy for you to say.
She did it! Now let's meet the others at the sewer entrance.
Couldn't really see what happened there.
Well, you saw the flame burst above on the horizon, so I guess they assumed that she destroyed the siege weapons.
There are too
A
many.
queen should not rush into danger. It is unseemly. This one should be at her side to keep her safe. Nalado will follow orders, though. We must make our way through the crypts and into the palace before Chimera gets into too much trouble, yes? Chimera is queen now, so this one must do as she says. There are dangers ahead, regardless of whether we stick together or not. But
You know,
we
she's
have a
not
better
actually
chance
looking
of
at you when she
reaching the
speaks to
usurper
you,
queen
right? She's
if
looking
we
off to the
approach
side.
from multiple directions.
That's true.
Yes.
Keeping an eye out
and
for
if
guards, I
anything
assume.
happens to our new queen, this one will have
I think
Thorn's
she's
head
dissing
on
you.
a platter.
Like
We
just
waste
that,
too
like
much
just
time, Five Claw.
she's just
Are
ghosted
you
you, man.
ready
Like
to
you're
enter
not
the
even there.
sewers and
Yeah.
find the door to the crypts?
I'll scout ahead. Tally ho!
Cadwell's awesome.
Still creepy.
He's voiced by one of the Monty Python guys, right?
Yeah. Outstanding.
Yeah,
You
Sir
will
something or
unsheathe your
other.
claws.
Well, I don't believe he's a sir.
There is the door to
Or
the
Lord
crypts.
something, right?
No.
Let us see if the master key
I thought he
still
was
works.
like knighted or something.
Nalado will guard
Nah,
the
I
rear.
know.
You go ahead and
You're thinking
find
of
the
Sean
way
Connery
into the
or something.
palace.
Maybe.
Elton John. Wow, did she just go along and like just knife them when they're down?
No.
Make sure they don't stay up.
Nalado
you
isn't
go.
with me right now.
Well, who else was with you?
Zemarak.
Oh.
Trying to see if there's anything I can steal in here, but not really seeming like there is.
Yeah. You did the same thing at Pizza Hut. It was really embarrassing. Okay.
The most embarrassing thing was we were eating at Pizza Hut.
No, the most embarrassing thing was when I accidentally referred to it as pizza slut when ordering. I don't really like that.
Well, I bet they didn't care much for that.
I was ordering chicken nuggets in a McDonald's once, and I accidentally referred to them as chicken pellets. So I went to order chicken pellets. They're looking at me like I think we or have that, but maybe not.
Wait, this is the royal crypt, but it has been disturbed.
You know, you can get an egg McMuffin that's double stacked now. So it's got like two pieces of sausage and 2 pieces of cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
They
At
took
least they
his
used to have
body.
it.
They desecrated the king's grave.
What?
And from the looks of it, the queen
I'm guessing
and
this is what they
Camille's
make patties
siblings
out
as
of.
well.
I think it's so.
Zamarak has no clue. This royal crypt was prepared when King Hemakar ascended to the throne and married Queen Numara. Why inter the bodies and then dig them up 6 years later? Dark moons. This one hopes that is not the
dry
case.
aging?
To even think such a thing makes Zamarak's fur stand on end. We should hurry and find Kamira. Find the queen. We need to find a way into the palace, and quickly.
Euraxia not only murdered our king and queen, she desecrated their graves! She's a monster!
I love that delivery.
Yeah, she was wonderful. She's a monster.
We can reach the royal chambers through the Chapel of the Guiding Moons and the Great Hall.
I love how none of the guards are looking at, like, the entrances to the building.
Yeah. None of these guys are properly guarding Diddly Dick.
They're standing at the giant wine cask.
Probably enjoying its contents.
Yeah. You know, this is pretty nice for
That's
crypts.
far enough. Queen
I think we're
Euraxia
out of the
doesn't
crypts
want
now
to
and
be
we're into
disturbed.
the hall proper. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're into the proper hall.
The Chapel of the Guiding Moons is just ahead. It's the necromancer, Zumag Foom. They locked us in.
I'll never
Queen
get over how
Euraxia
stupid
will
that
be
name is.
delighted
Oh, I
to
know
hear
it.
that we have guests.
Oh, look, more cats. I do adore flaying and then roasting the nasty creatures.
If you'll excuse us, we have another member of your party to deal with.
I'm of two minds. I want to watch your cadavers tear these cheeky mudcraps apart, but I also want to deal with my inferior duplicate. What to do, what to do.
Choices. Escape the chapel. Yeah, Zumog Foom just reminds me of that taser face from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. It was hilarious.
I never saw either of those films, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, hopefully some of our audience are better educated.
You know, I'm kind of surprised Umag Boom just didn't send a whole massive wave of zombies at us. Like, why did he only send like 2 at a time? Did he really think we couldn't handle 2
While
corpses?
this one goes right, we will meet in the royal chambers.
I'm just softening you up, I guess. I don't know.
Help! They're going to destroy me!
Destroy you? No, we're simply correcting a mistake of nature.
We will transfer
Much like
your
these
duplicate's
creatures.
animus into you, head.
They're gonna
But our
transfer
time
the
with
duplicate's
Queen
anus into
Euraxia
his
has
head.
reached its end. Come along.
That sounds like
So
John
he's gonna
Goodman.
be your twin then.
Like this.
Yeah.
Try
That sounds kinda like John
smashing
Goodman,
these
deeper
glass
voice.
baubles.
You think so?
Well, that wasn't pleasant.
Isn't he
You go
dead?
on. I'll be along in a
No.
snap.
Oh.
Is that some sort of Mandela effect thing? You think
Maybe.
John Goodman said?
Oh no, I'm thinking
There.
of his character in
Make haste.
Roseanne.
Euraxia is in the palace courtyard with Mulamnir.
Did his character
Be
die?
cautious.
Pretty,
We need to know what
pretty
Euraxia
sure
and the dragon are planning before
in the
we
finale
attack.
of the original series, I think that was the case. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't the case in the reboot. I don't know.
'Cause I thought he was in the reboot, wasn't he?
To the southwest. Zumog Foom has the
I
key.
have no idea.
Now, about my request.
The necromancers have already agreed to serve Calgrontid. You no longer interest us, Euraxia Tharn.
How dare you? We had a deal!
Oh, who could have seen this coming?
What's this now? My incompetent half-brother and... Aha! The lost princess returns.
Boom!
Wow! She's done.
Your parents have missed you so, princess. Mother!
You'd think a cat would have known to
I liked you,
duck?
Eleanor.
Yeah.
Do me a favor and and just die.
I think they'd have better dodging
I'll
instincts.
take down that shield. You deal with the
Oh, I
undead.
think now we're blaming the victim. Deal with the undead. Try not to become one.
As a necromancer, that isn't exactly a problem.
The shield is down.
I'll destroy you all.
She said she's gonna destroy you all.
Yes. Way to state the obvious. Thank you
Ooh,
for
she's
that.
The
spry.
rules of oblivion shield me.
I have to say, there's something about this that I like. That separates it from World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth.
Yeah.
All the freaking blood. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
There's the pools of blood, spinning globes of blood. It was just disgusting.
Destroy them, my loyal servants.
Ooh, you got thumped. Those spinning things are tough.
The runes of
Yeah.
oblivion shield me.
She certainly has a flair for the dramatic, you know, announcing all her attacks and stuff like that.
Yes, she does.
Destroy them, my loyal servants. The runes of oblivion shield me.
Alright, we've almost got her down.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Oh. Now you get to meet one somebody.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, my gear is... Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed about ESO. It's very stingy when it comes to loot during questing. It doesn't really give you much in the way of gear.
You're trying to amp up your gear a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotta start all over again, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I threw on the fast forward, because, yeah, I don't want to make people have to wait through that again. You've pretty much already seen the fight by now.
Oh. Want a repeat of that? Doing good. Look at her. She's almost done. She's almost done. Oh, so are you. Oh,
Alright.
you got her.
Last friggin' second.
Yay, dance on your enemy's corpse.
I need to see the throne.
I'm not sure. Is it possible to teabag in
Once
ESO?
this all began,
Not sure.
I knew
Would be cool if we could,
Euraxia
though.
would
We
need to
should
be
try that
dealt
out.
with.
Yeah.
But sending
Something for the
Chimera's
next episode,
murdered
maybe? I don't know.
parents against
At least
us.
you've already filmed it.
Death
Oh,
was
oh,
too
I've
easy an
already
end for
filmed it.
my
Oh,
half-sister. I'm concerned that the
Recorded it, I
dragons
guess,
continue to work with the necromancers, though. Half-sister. And do I really seem like the sentimental type to you?
No, you seem like the child
Euraxia
molesting
may be
type to me.
gone, but Mulamnir mentioned
Really?
his
Wow.
leader, Calgronti.
Grim view of
He said
Abner,
the necromancers were helping them, and Euraxia said something about a
Uncle
moon
Creepy.
gate to the southwest. Perhaps. The next queen of Anequina said there's no time to mourn the dead, but I worry what happened here could affect her judgment. Let's get to the throne room and try to figure out why the dragons need necromancers and a moon gate.
Alright, well, thank you all for joining us. I'm Dredgewolf.
I'm Alchemist. That was an exciting episode. That was nice.
Yeah, got to finally murder Euraxia. So, what'd you think of her bitter end?
It was good to see. It's nice to see the plot actually moving forward a little bit, which is cool.
Yeah,
And she got her comeuppance.
yeah. Pretty grim to throw her own parents at her.
That's idiots.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Also, kind of expected her parents to put up a better fight than they did.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they got cut down pretty easy.
Well, thank you all for joining us. And please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope you have an awesome day.
Adios.